effect to my mindset. Head blowing smoke, catching contact. Really mad they can't stop us. Back on the scene, unconscious. Always been me.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl KianaJ. Today is the 10th of June. You see that? The 10th of June. I'm here at SCAD Atlanta to do the tour. I had the tour set up for 11 today, but with traffic, how my yesterday went, thank God they were able to push me back to 2. So it is 1:42 right now. I'm gonna go in probably in about 10 minutes. I'm so excited. I put my SD card in my camera finally because I be taking it out and I be forgetting to put it back in. But yeah, we're getting excited for the tour. I have on my Selma 60th hat. No, the nails are not done, but the goal is to get them done today. Got my Guess chunky necklace that I really need to get another one because it's tarnished. I got this gray dress that I got from Target this morning. I had this for a minute, and then I got my jean shoes. We're gonna do an outfit of the day, and then I got the green to match my Telfar bag because we hurried up and with the hair. Okay, we got the green eyes to bring out that with a touch of random lip gloss that I got in one of my purses. So I'm bringing her out today. Yeah, I'm excited. I was just thinking today, like, I think going back to school is going to be the best option for me. I really want to see what internships that they have. That's what I'm really concerned about. Of course, I'm gonna go for the TV and film degree, and because I applied with the VA so late, with enrolling back in school, the next enrollment is in September. But I want to leave the job that I have now, so I'm trying to work on getting a nighttime remote job that works good with my schedule, because this ain't it, baby, when I tell you. And that way, while I'm in school, of course I have like homework and everything like that too, but also have another income that I think will be best and suitable for my mental, my financial, and what I really want to do. So yeah, I'm here in the car. I'm about to transfer some stuff into, oh Lord, it look crazy back there in the van stuff. Oh, let me, and look weird. Ooh, don't show it the door. I gotta find my grip thing so it could hold. But yeah, I'm excited. I went and got that sushi. I think I recorded it on my iPhone. I gotta delete some storage off my phone. But that fried sushi is so good. Oh my gosh. So I do want to, after I get done with this, I think I'm close by Nevaeh's school. I think I'm gonna pick her up early, so that way I ain't gotta get back in traffic. Because once I'm home, I want to be home. Because I was supposed to been done by now, but like I said, the tour got bad. I pushed back the tour. So we're gonna go in here. I'm gonna give my final thoughts once we get back in the car. I'm gonna see if that, man, I ain't finna ask them, can I vlog? If I'm a TV and I'm gonna be vlogging, I'm gonna ask for forgiveness and not for permission. So let me charge this up a little bit more, and I'll see y'all when we get in there. All right, we're here on the SCAD campus. Okay, let's go in. Excuse me.
For SCAD Story or for a tour SCAD? Tour SCAD, we'll get you checked in right over here.
All right, tour. Yes. Starting the tour.
We're going to kick things off right over here. Like I said, I'll pick y'all up and get shot in just a few minutes, okay?
All right.
Hey everyone, gather around. All right, thank you and welcome to SCAD Story. My name is Faris and I'm a film student. I'm a senior student majoring in film and television. Much like my fellow students here, we came to SCAD to launch our creative careers, whether it be animation,
This is Rowan.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Zach. I'm the senior admission rep. I'm going to be y'all's tour guide today. What major are we looking at?
Looks like we have is illustration kind of around there.
Illustration, character design.
Perfect.
This is Kai. They're visiting from Florida.
Awesome.
And this is one of their first.
Also want to see
times.
SCAD tour. Cool. Awesome. Perfect. If there's any majors you guys think of or see around campus that you're like, I want to make sure to check that out, just make sure to let me know. I absolutely don't mind. And you guys needed to use the restroom? Yes. Sophia, can you show me where the restroom's at? Awesome. I'll get my friends here checked in. Are y'all all one big group?
No.
No worries.
No.
Okay. Just you and then you guys? Awesome. Okay. What's your name?
Kiana.
Kiana Jordan?
Yes,
Awesome.
yes, that.
Phone with you.
Hey, girl. Hey.
There you go. Perfect,
I'm
perfect.
glad you made it.
If y'all
Thank
want any
you.
snacks or anything, by the way, before we get started, I have some right here on the table and some waters on that cart over here.
love
Kiana,
y'all.
what major are you looking at?
TV and film.
Awesome.
Come
Okay,
on
cool.
now.
Go check out the film and TV studio.
All right,
And
awesome.
what about
Thank
y'all?
you.
What's y'all's names?
Ooh. This ain't helping my big backedness. All right. And we just go sit down right here?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Can I get footage and stuff? Yeah. Okay, awesome. Look, you know, girl, you already know.
Officially, this is what I want to do.
I love
Now, with
it.
that in mind,
This is so cool. Seem organized. I got snacks. Oh, wow. Alright. Sit right here. Alright. Hey, how y'all doing? Good, good. Yeah, they got me with the snaps. It seems so organized. I love a good structured. I know what I'm doing. Baby. Girl, you better go get them. Better get you one of these. All right. Thank you, thank you.
Y'all enjoy SCAD Story too? Yeah.
Man, that was.
Awesome.
I need to know the projectors. I need to know
I'm the type of person who, whenever I go through one of those types of
Yeah.
things, I always want to see where I'm not supposed to be looking.
Yes.
And try to figure out what's happening. When that
Exactly.
building moves at the end and reshapes. That's pretty cool.
Absolutely.
That's actually our first year housing building. So Go over
Wow.
and see where our freshmen live here at SCAD. You'll recognize that building.
All right.
Awesome. All right, and our shuttles will be waiting for us right around the corner here.
All right.
Oh, I'm glad for that little bit of rain, actually. It cooled it off quite a bit.
Exactly. You good laugh for
Probably
you.
for the best. I'll get this one. I want to be in the shade.
Right. That part is Georgia look weather.
It's hot out, yeah. I'm glad it rained earlier because it cooled it down for sure.
Exactly.
All right, we're going over to housing to kick this thing off.
All right.
Perfect.
Thank you. Hey, how you doing?
Welcome aboard, y'all.
All right. Get right, yeah.
Road through a tunnel, and we're going to be right over at student housing to kick things off today. Now, as we go over there, just some quick things. First of all, if I didn't get the chance to introduce myself to any of y'all, my name is Zach. I'm the senior admission representative here at SCAD. I'm a SCAD alumni myself. I went through the SCAD Savannah system. I was an acting alumni, graduated in 2021, and then I moved over here to Atlanta, where I've been since. It is an incredible, incredible campus. Now, to highlight some of the differences between Savannah and Atlanta, obviously, as you guys know, we started over at our Savannah campus back in 1978, so about 47 years ago. Here in Atlanta, though, we were started in 2005, so only 20 years ago. We were trying to catch up to Savannah in that regard. With that in mind, they have 88 buildings and about 14,000 students over in Savannah.
Wow.
Here in Atlanta, we have 9 buildings and about 4,000 students. Still a lot smaller here in ATL. We're doubling in square footage every couple years now, though, so we are trying to catch up here in Atlanta. So when I talk about the spaces in Atlanta, a lot of them are going to be larger spaces that house multiple majors, that house large groups of students. In Savannah, I wish we could do that. We can't do as much of that over in Savannah because Savannah is a historic city. So many of our buildings in Savannah, because there's 88 of them, they're all spread out throughout the city. Whereas here in Atlanta, we try and keep things very centralized within a few city blocks of each other. Over in Savannah, you might have to take a red shuttle or a blue shuttle or a green shuttle or a yellow shuttle or a purple, silver, orange, or even mango shuttle to get to your building of choice. Those are all real shuttle routes. Last time I was over there, they added a mango one, so I think we're out of colors and onto fruit in Savannah. Here in Atlanta, we have 2 shuttle routes. One during the week, every Monday through Thursday. It's going to take you to all of our academic and residence hall spaces. And then on the SCAD weekends, every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, our weekend shuttle runs. So it's going to take students to all of those same spaces, all the residential and academic spaces on campus, but it's also going to take students over to Atlantic Station and back, which is the shopping center in the area. I'll tell you guys all about it. But here we are at 40. This is our first year housing building, so let's go and check it out, see how our students here at SCAD. I think if there's a chance it'll come over. I haven't heard anything about that personally, but I think there's the goodest chances for any major to come over. Coming over here or not, but I've heard, rumors here and there. From what I've heard, though, like they're trying to really work, so eventually the end goal would be to have all of the majors available at all of the campuses.
How long was the one in the house?
The Cost campus was started in 2002, so it's been around for 23 years now. So this building we're in is 40, and we're going to see 3 buildings today called 40, 44, and 45 over in the student housing area. And these buildings are actually corresponding with the anniversary years of SCAD that they were built. So 40 was built to celebrate our 40th anniversary back in 2019, then 44 in 2022, and 45 in 2023. But you'll notice something. A couple of those buildings built during the pandemic. And so we decided, what if another pandemic were to happen in the future? I mean, obviously that's a scary thought, right? But we wanted to make sure that we were prepared so that our students would have all of the resources at their fingertips. So in 44 and 45, we put in a lot of awesome amenities. We'll talk about that in a moment once we get over to those spaces. But right here, this is Sketch Cafe, named after those giant floating pencils down there. And this cafe is open until 11 p.m. daily, so our students can hang out, get some coffee, smoothies, snacks, sandwiches, even ready-made meals, toiletries, and other goodies will be available over at those shelves. You can purchase meals using meal credits here at SCAD, which are part of our meal plans, and then you can purchase snacks, coffees, drinks using dining dollars, which are like the flexible spending bucks that you have here on campus to use for various things. Right back here, this is our residence director's office. So you may be familiar with the term RA, residence assistant. We don't use that here at SCAD. We use resident mentors and resident directors. Our resident mentors are... No Friday classes here at SCAD. The only time I ever went to any Friday classes were the first year I moved in, there was a hurricane. So we had to do a couple makeup days on a Friday, and that was it. That was the only times I ever had any Friday classes at SCAD, was for a hurricane makeup day.
Yeah.
Watch your step. This rug likes to trip people, yeah. The price is the exact same in this style of room as it is in the last. Yep. So essentially with this style of room, you're going to get 2 bedrooms, you're going to get 1 bathroom, instead of the 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. It's exactly half of what we saw and is the other freshman option. Some freshmen are going to be really comfortable living with 7 other people. Some freshmen are going to want a little more privacy to themselves. I don't know, really, because I wish I knew more, but that's not really my realm of things with the financials as much. That's going to be more of an advisor question, yeah. This space is a brand new academic studio space that houses game design, industrial design, user experience, motion media, and visual effects. Right behind me, this classroom is mostly going to be UX and industrial design. UX is kind of the technology that is really, really cool. I haven't seen anywhere do that. On your right here, this is the Tony Singh Game Lab, which is one of our game design studio spaces. And on your left, this is the Industrial Design Workshop, where they actually built that car here on campus last year.
Wow.
Let me see if the Tony Singh Lab is open today. I didn't think so. With the Tony Singh Game Lab in here, they have all sorts of state-of-the-art high-powered computers They have almost every type of video game console you can imagine up towards the front of this room. They have arcade cabinet simulators that can simulate any kind of arcade game you can imagine. There's tons of board games in here, tabletop RPG sets. I'm a big Dungeons and Dragons fan, so I come in here from time to time and I see our students playing D&D, setting up minis and getting these awesome battle mats ready to go. I love the fact that our students have the ability to just go in this in advance, because this is the space we let become a mess. If we don't have a space to just put everything to make a mess in, students will make the rest of campus a mess, I'm telling you.
Right.
Now, there's actually a spray paint booth in here.
We can go in? Oh, okay. I was like...
There's a spray paint booth over in the corner, so our students can spray paint their stuff without having to worry about inhaling fumes in this space. There are lockers, so that our students have space to store their stuff. And like you'll see in here, there is truly just a wealth of projects that our students make here on campus. You guys want to peek into the spray booth? Let's do it. Why not?
What's up?
Yeah, you'll see like our students are doing a lot of ideation in this space as well. Many times when they're developing large-scale projects, they take it into this space, put it up on a board, and really start working on it like as a team. You'll see they'll storyboard commercials. They'll think about product design from top to bottom in this space. Yes, sir.
So you said industrial design program. Do I have to have that major?
No, you could try a minor in industrial design. You could maybe try out a class, see if you like it. I mean, the ability for our students to try out things here at SCAD is really, really cool. You can have up to 2 majors and up to 3 minors, and there's elective classes built into every single course's curriculum. So there's room for you to try out other majors, to try out other classes here and there and say, this is something I want to be a part of. I love the fact that our students have that option here. Yeah. Any other questions while we're in this space? Or whatever. And sell these works that have been collecting dust in your closet. Because something I think is really cool here at SCAD is that our mission is not just to help our students get careers in their art, but it's to teach our students how to actually make money doing the things that they really love doing. And so if we can help them put a price tag on their art pieces and sell them, something that is famously really hard to do. How much do you sell something you put your blood, sweat, and tears into, right?
Yeah.
And if we can have professionals that help you price these and get them out there in the world for people to see, that is going to help our students so much in the long run. So that's the goal here at SCAD.
You know,
We sold a bunch of works. Over $50,000 worth of student work was sold in one night. Which
That's
is pretty
what I'm
cool.
talking about.
This is one of our main game design classrooms. It's a little dark. It's hard to see in here. I don't think this room's open today. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, well, it's fine. This is the affiliate broadcast studio. And when the Olympics were here in Atlanta back in 1996, this was the main studio that broadcast the Olympics. So pretty cool to see that our students are studying this space. It has some history behind it. But right now we're going down the SCAD private way leading out of our student housing. This SCAD private way is lit up like a football field 24/7, so our students can walk to and from class without having to worry like they're walking in the dark. We also have blue security checkpoint poles. There's a couple down that direction, and then there'll be one right here on your left, where you can press a button and it will instantly call our security team. Now, great to know with our security team here on campus. Kind of the big brother station to our students' little sister station, which is really awesome because we're able to kind of follow in their footsteps when our students make their own TV shows and stuff here on campus like we did last year. But here we are at the SCAD Film Studio. Make sure you watch your step as we hop off the shuttle as we go inside, and anything you leave on the shuttle will be here when you get back. What's up?
Can we do an internship while we're during school?
Yes, you can. In fact, we encourage it, and we'll see an internship program once we get back to the main. Broadcast studio. Up until 2008, this was an actual NBC studio space, and then we purchased it, turned it into a 60,000 square foot educational space. We're going to start towards the top of this building and work our way down, checking out some of the spaces here. You will see occasional casting and crew calls on this little bulletin board. We've moved most of these digital by now, and we do have our own built-in casting office here at the university. We are the only university in the country to have a built-in casting office, by the way. But keeping that in mind, a lot of our casting and crew calls will be through them. Sometimes you'll see some posted up on campus in person, though, and I always think it's nice to be able to do interior design as well here at SCAD and help us out with some set construction here on campus. Over at our Savannah campus, they actually have a production design major, so it's specifically like set building and costume building, and we're supposed to be getting the costume side of that this upcoming fall, so we're going to get more and more production design students here at SCAD, which is pretty exciting. Now, the man who usually runs this space.
Yes.
This is one of my favorite rooms on campus right here. This big screen we're standing in front of is called an LED volume stage. Has anybody here heard of LED volumes before?
Yeah.
Yeah? Couple
Yes.
folks? Okay, cool. If you've seen The Mandalorian, then whether you know it or not, you've actually seen this stage in action before. Because Disney, back in 2019, started pioneering this technology. Basically, they realized, right, they had these Star Wars budgets, these massive movie budgets, and they were going to make TV shows. So they were like, uh-oh, we've got to segment this budget into, 10, 15 parts, right? We're not going to be able to fly our crew out to all of these exotic locations. We're not going to be able to build these city-sized sets anymore. So what they decided to do instead was take a big LED screen and instead make those sets digitally using video game technology. So we use Unreal Engine 5 to actually make sets using this technology now. And Disney lucked out because immediately after they created this technology, a worldwide pandemic happened. So this technology blew up so much in scale because, well, it was the best way to do that kind of 6 feet away, social distance filmmaking. So they ended up implementing this into a bunch of different films, and this technology has only gotten better and better and better and better over the past few years. Now more and more spaces have started to create LED volumes. And this allows our students to create films set in, say, the Antarctic, or space, or the desert, or the jungle, without having to worry about leaving Atlanta, Georgia. How cool is that? It's raining, you can hear it. But I love the fact that our students are able to make these films without having to worry about necessarily having this crazy student budget. With this type of space, though, I will say, this is kind of interesting, you're not really able to record much audio because, as you can hear the rain, this space is not really insulated and soundproofed in the way that a lot of sound stages used to be. So what we would do with this, because this technology makes a lot of noise anyway, is we would mostly record over, dub over with our own dialogue, which is why it's awesome that we have our own sound design program here at SCAD with the sound design studio where we can do that kind of stuff. This camera is a very fancy camera. This is a Komodo 6K camera, and this little soda can that sits on top of it here is a Red Spy infrared sensor. Basically what this thing is doing is looking up at the ceiling. You see those black bars with little white dots on them?
Yeah.
That's a constellation. You know how sailors used to have a constellation that they could use to basically tell themselves where they were in the ocean?
Yeah.
That's where this camera, that's how it knows where it is in space.
Wow.
So this camera is telling a camera inside of the video game engine where exactly it is. And if we were to move this camera up, move this camera forward, move this camera down, it would have the background move in tandem to create the illusion of motion and depth. So we're able to make some really, really awesome projects with this.
Yeah.
And we are the only institution that has, not one,
Wow.
This space is Studio A. This actually used to be where the news desk was when this was a news studio. So when the '96 Olympics were happening, reporters would be right here at the desk reporting, and right behind you guys, the production room would be a buzz, tracking all of the results and winners and everything. And we've kept this space layout-wise as true to form as we could. We wanted to make sure our students had a lot of space to practice and work, so we use this studio a lot of times to practice what it would be like working in an actual TV studio. Seeing what all the different jobs do, seeing what responsibilities everybody has to take on. Because you're sitting there watching the credits of a movie sometimes, and you might not know what all of these different roles do, right? What they actually do on a set. So teaching our students what all of these different roles do, and how to figure out what jobs they do and don't enjoy, is a big part of what becoming a film major is like here at SCAD. And then figuring out, okay, now you know what you do really like. What do you really not? This is a TV show. They filmed 7 episodes of. It's actually going to be airing on local TV here in Atlanta later this year on WABE. And then it's also going to be streaming for free on the PBS Passport app. So people can go and check out SCAD Student Major. But Chef ATL is a cooking show / talk show made and designed by students, all about the incredible food culture here in Atlanta. We brought in chefs who specialized in different cuisines, some international chefs, some Southern Comfort chefs, like Chef Deborah Von Treese, who runs Twisted Soul Kitchen here in Atlanta. That was probably my favorite episode. We cooked oxtails in air fryers up here, which is just food they got to eat on that set. I am jealous. I'm really jealous. Yeah, but I mean, like, imagine you want to be a food producer. Maybe you watch a lot of TLC, you're like, I want to be on a cooking show one day. Yeah, we had students who were food producers on this show, whose entire job was, yeah, you gotta make that show. It's pretty dark. Let me hit the lights.
My heart is like palpitating, like.
There we go. Cool.
Ooh.
Green screen is pretty much exactly what you would see out in LA. You go to an industry studio studio house and start seeing what they're working on. They're working on pretty much the same type of set that we are here at SCAD. James Cameron, fun fact, actually has one that is exactly twice this big in his backyard, which is where he shoots a lot of the Avatar movies now, which is pretty cool. This is an industry-sized green screen that our students can use for all sorts of projects. And green screens, despite what a lot of people may think after seeing the corner of this room, that's that big red door that says caution on it in the corner. So one time we wanted to shoot a BMW commercial in here last year. They drove it into there, lifted it up onto the second floor, and drove it onto set. And this Saturday, I was just coming in and they had a, looked like a night station for learning editing software. Right? I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff because I'm very much a visual learner. And Avid, which is the editing software you use a lot of the time in the industry, has very different shortcuts from, say, Adobe Premiere, which is what a lot of people start out in. Premiere has like very similar to like you would use in Microsoft, like Control-C is copy, Control-V is paste. Avid throws all of that stuff out the window. So for Avid, learning these shortcuts can be a pain. And so putting them in front of our students every day in the classroom is going to help them to internalize that information so that when it's time to go get certified, get a space to come and record it in, I can come up and utilize our casting office, which is incredible. Come on in, we'll check out the actual casting office space itself.
Wow.
So this casting office is run by Professor Alpha Tyler, our head of casting here in Atlanta. She got her start in the casting industry on a little movie called Titanic. We were just talking about James Cameron, only made like $1 billion. She was one of the casting interns on that film, and then she went on to be the head casting director for a show called Martin, starring Martin Lawrence, and then she worked on BET, CBS, Comedy Central, NBC, and eventually she became Tyler Perry Studios' head casting director for 5 years before she then came and worked with us here at SCAD as a professor. So Professor Tyler has a lot of incredible experience. Get on her good side, any of my entertainment arts people, because if you are, she will bless you. She is awesome. And these are some of our incredible students and alumni. Now, some of these are current students here at SCAD, some of these have graduated. I'll give a shout out to a few that I'm familiar with personally. I don't know everybody on these boards though. Let's see, Darby Breedlove, we had some classes together in undergrad, and right now she's on Broadway doing Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Samaria Williams here, she has a commercial that's currently airing nationally for Ford. She did a secret full body deodorant commercial that played at last year's Super Bowl and at the Grammys. She's killing it, and she just graduated a couple weeks ago.
All right.
Here. Some folks living in Atlanta, right? Today we have some Atlanta locals. Awesome.
Yes.
You guys will probably recognize the Atlanta Police Department squad cars. These were designed by SCAD students as well as part of a 48-hour design challenge. Over 40 students participated in those. That one was a pretty cool one. We did a marketing campaign for David Yurman. We've made entire retail stores and food stores like Doki Doki Ice Creamery, which is over in Savannah.
Alright, y'all, I want to go ahead and record this before I forget. And I still got to do an outfit of the day. I ain't forgot about y'all. When I tell you that SCAD tour, is it recording? Baby. When I tell you that SCAD tour was everything, I'm enrolling in September. Like, first of all, when I got there, it was so organized. They had a set. First of all, they had a great tour guide. He got his card and information, and just the motion graphics. I am doing film, TV and production, and motion graphics, because when you do the SCAD story, like, just the interactive experience is so beautiful. I'm sold here. Like, I'm enrolling, right? They show you all the different departments. Zach was so animated and inspirational, asked all the questions. It wasn't like he was tired of talking or anything. The film, like the footage that I got showing the green screen room, and like where you could have virtually have the setup, oh my gosh, I almost cried. Like, it is so scary going after your dreams. It's easy to work for somebody, right, because you're on their own program, but actually doing something and taking something for you, after I've been having all these side quest missions for so long. Like, I graduated and it looks like they're extremely big on, hold on, what's that? Hey, hun. Hey, what's your major? You going in for?
Game design.
Game design. I'm Kiana. Nice to meet you.
Matthew.
When you enrolling?
So I'm a little on the fence at the moment. So
Okay.
I also, a part-time job of mine is I teach Blender course, so Intro to 3D.
Ooh, give me
but-
your information.
Sure, I don't have anything on me, but I can,
Okay, here.
you know, if you LinkedIn or something, I can.
Yes, let's do that. Let's do that.
But the company itself is actually a like
Here,
world
put it.
certified Unreal instructor.
Okay.
So I wanted to check this campus out and see what the game design course looked like versus just enrolling in my own job.
Yeah.
You know.
Absolutely. Look at my phone storage. I ain't even got the app down.
Oh no.
You have? What else do you have?
As far as professional wise, it's probably the easiest, or I can just write you my email.
Yeah,
if
let's
you
do
want,
that.
I can
Let's
give you
do
my
the
full name
notes.
that you can look up.
Here, you can put it all in the notes. I'm Kiana. I was like, yeah. I'm thinking about starting in September. If I could start next week, I would. But yeah. This was a dope tour. He was really detailed with everything.
Right.
You know? So yeah.
I'm putting a description of what my LinkedIn profile looks like.
Okay, no problem.
So once you see me, that you know it's me.
Okay, cool. I gotta delete some apps and storage on my phone. I'm a film job, be recording everything, so I ain't got no storage. You gotta do clean out.
There we go.
All right,
so it's
thank
got
you.
my main job in there, and then I'm in a green polo, just kind of presenting. It was at a ITSEC for the military conference.
Okay, awesome. So you was in the military?
I was not, no. But,
Okay.
a part of what I'm doing right now in my current job, I'm actually leaving in the next few weeks, is we do, for the Marines, we have their ACV program.
Okay.
We did a virtual trainer for them, so it's all
Ooh.
VR based.
Yes. Oh, awesome. I love those Marines. They stick together.
Yeah.
You gotta love them. They some
So
crazy.
you're a veteran? What branch were you in?
I was in the Navy,
Okay.
so I was based in Naval Base San Diego, and we were on board with the Marines. So they crazy, but I love their
Yeah.
community. Instead of I have nothing but love and respect for them. But I'll be reaching out and stuff to you, okay?
Alrighty.
All right. Hopefully I'll see you in the upcoming semesters.
We'll see.
All right. Have a great one. It's networking. Oh, I'm on 3%. All right. So let me show you guys the goodie bags that I got. At SCAT, first of all, it had my name on it. They gave me a card. They got Kiana, and they spelled it correctly. Okay, SCAT. Come on, focus. Oh, Lord, my battery draining quick. All right. They have this. Awesome. Oh, I'll take a picture. Guest pass. Oh, this was so awesome. And my DJI is about to die. And I went back and got this book. Oh, this is going to be a coffee table book just with the different programs. And look at this. Like notebook. Oh my gosh. Look at that. What is that? Oh, it's a sticker. Oh my gosh, y'all. A bookmark. Shop SCAD. I'll go to the gift store later. I gotta go get Vaya Bear. It's like a small book. And then Schools at SCAD. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, SCAD, for making this a beautiful experience. So we'll touch base when we get home. I have to charge my device. And I'll see y'all later.